Welcome to Pigments of Life. And if you're new here, I'm Adelina, and I'm excited to have you here. Today what we're going to do is, we are going to do a Dollar Tree DIY fall wreath. It's going to be a pumpkin wreath. So everything here is from the dollar store, and what you'll need is a pumpkin wreath. It's kind of like the outline of the pumpkin, and you're going to need some ribbon from the dollar store, some pipe cleaners. You're going to need some mesh, dollar store mesh. You can pick any color that you like. They have orange, yellow, green, multicolors. I thought I would make a multicolor one today. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need some wire cutters. You're going to need like a little bushel of raffia. And that is all you're going to need. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open our mesh. Put this aside here, right there. I do have one I already opened, so I might be using that. I know you're going to need two full ones, but you might need a third one. Depends on how full you like your wreath. We're just going to open those two, maybe use that. And then we're going to go ahead and take these pipe cleaners, and what we're going to do with these is you're going to go to each rib of the wreath, and you're going to put, see, I'm going right here, make it even, and then you're going to take this pipe cleaner and you're going to put it around the other side of this rib. So it's right here, and you're going to go down the other side, bring it up, and give it a twist. And the reason why you're doing that is so this does not move once you put your mesh in place. So you're going to put it on the next one, make it even, flip this to the other side, bring it over, and give it one twist. And you're just going to go ahead and do that to each rib of the wreath. And you're going to go to the bottom, and you're going to do the same exact thing. Whoops, that one got tangled in there. And you see how they're all on each rib of the wreath. Each one has one. And we're going to do 3 more. There you go. So now it should look, your wreath should look like this. See, they all have, and then the top ones too. So your wreath should now look like this. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your first roll of mesh and you're going to take the corners, the top, and you're going to kind of scrunch it together, make like a little bunch in your hand, and you're going to start up here at the top. And you're going to try to get it towards the back so then you can hide it. So you're going to basically give it 1 or 2 twists so it doesn't move. And then you're going to try to cover this side of the wreath. And kind of like that. And you're going to bring it down. And you're going to secure it on this one. And you're going to give it 1 or 2 twists. And then you're going to flip this. Flip the wreath, and then you're going to grab it and bring it up. Just bring it up the back. And 1 or 2 twists again. You're just basically going to keep doing this until all this mesh is gone, and then you're going to use the other one. And depending on how full you want, you can use a third one. Bring it down. You're going to try to spread it out and try to hide all the wire. And then you're going to bring it in here and you're going to secure it. 1, 2, bring it to the back, to nice and tight and straight, and bring it to the next pipe cleaner. And then, like I said, you're just going to keep doing the same thing. You're going to want to try to spread it out. You can just let it roll on the floor. It'll probably be easier for you. And try to overlap it. Okay. Now sometimes if you have to use the same pipe cleaner that you already used just to cover up a space, that's fine. But you're not even going to notice it. You just don't want to make it too bulky to where you can't hide it when you're done with your wreath. And at first your wreath isn't really going to look good. But trust me, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and then the fuller it gets, the better it's going to start looking. So just the first layer always looks the worst. The worst. Okay. Back down. I think I'm going to bring this one back over here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do our first layer, like I said. Okay. And we're almost done with this roll. Okay, see here. Be careful because once this gets tangled up, it's so hard to untangle. It just gets tangled up in itself. Okay. There you go. And just try to fix it. You know, you can adjust it. Let's go back. And try to cover the last loop that you bring down. Try to cover the sides of the pumpkin. Definitely want to cover that side. Okay, and that's going to come up and kind of try to stretch it. Just going to put it in this, yeah. There you go. Okay, so far that's what it looks like. So we're going to add our second mesh. I'm going to start off again. You're going to grab it on the ends and you're going to attach it. And then you're going to make sure you cover that side again and bring it down and back. Try to spread the mesh open. You have to be patient working with mesh. It can get very frustrating. Like I said, once it sticks on itself, it's hard to, you know, like pull it apart. So try to keep it nice and straight. There you go. Bring this down. Probably easier if you just unravel it and just kind of throw it on the floor, and that way it's easier so it doesn't get all stuck on itself. And like I said, if you see something that's some of the wreath that's exposed, try to, you know, just maneuver the mesh over it, and then go ahead and, because if you want it fuller, you can go ahead and use a third bundle of mesh, or roll of mesh, I should say. It's all up to you, but I've used two, I've used three, I've used 1, 2.5. It just all depends on how it's working out. Sometimes for some reason, sometimes the wreath looks fuller with only two. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's all how you lay your mesh down. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. And 1, 2, bring it back down. Almost done with the third one. I'm going to cover that right there. And I'm going to bring it down to this one. And then we're going to take a look at it and see if we do want to add some more mesh to it. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more over here. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Maybe do this one. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. It's falling off the wreath, so it's okay. We can fix that real quick. There you go. Yeah, sometimes it's, like I said, just all depends on how the mesh lays on the wreath and how tight you put these. You tighten these. Okay, now let's look at it again. Okay, like I said, I'm going to add like maybe one more here. I'm not going to use a whole one. So I already started using some of this, so let me go ahead and just use some. Maybe I won't need to use it all again. So let me cut this even. Okay, and we're going to grab it up top, and I want to maybe come across here. So I'm going to put this in here. Make sure you leave enough of this so you can cut it and hide it. You know, when we're you know, we're going to trim all these pipe cleaners and everything and make it look all real nice in the back. So now we're gonna there you go. That looks better. And I'm gonna bring this one on this side and tighten this really tight. This might be the last one. Let me see here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, so I'm not going to use the rest of this again. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to cut that right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure all my pipe cleaners, give them a couple more turns. So I'm going to go to the back and just kind of turn them maybe 2, 3 times. And then I'm going to trim them. And then I'm going to tuck them. And then this right here, I'm going to go ahead and trim this since I secured it. And just put it right there, try to tuck it. And do this one 2 or 3 times. Now we're going to trim it. You're basically going to do the same thing to all of them, all the way down. There you go. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. And tuck. Cut this one some more. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Tuck. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the top. Give it 2 to 3 good twists. And don't be like me, I keep doing it the wrong way. I keep undoing the twists. That's not good. Okay, there you go. Cut. Okay. And cut this down and kind of twist it down like that. Oh, we forgot this one. Okay. We have one more, and we will be done with this part. Okay, and there you go. And that's what it looks like, nice and full. That's what it looks like in the back. So now what you're going to do with this is you're going to, with the green mesh, you take about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut it, and so I cut about 2.5 feet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it. And then you're going to take, you're going to take a pipe cleaner, just kind of twist it. And you're going to take a pipe cleaner, put it in the middle, and then twist it. Cut off any strings that are hanging, try to twist it, and then you're going to put it in the stem of the pumpkin. So go like this through the bottom, and this goes through the top, and then you're going to just twist it. And then cut any excess pipe cleaner off, and then kind of try to tuck it in there. So that's the little stem. Looks really cute. And I also have different ribbon. I did pre-make my ribbon just to save time. So I basically did my gingham red and white ribbon. I did 4 loops, then I tied it in the middle with a pipe cleaner, and then my green ribbon, I did 3 loops. I put it over my 4 loops, and then I just tied everything together. And I also pre-tied my raffia, and I'm going to kind of put that behind my ribbon, and I'm going to just twist it once, and then I'm going to put this ribbon on the stem of the pumpkin, the frame that makes the stem, and I'm basically just putting it on there, and then I'm going to twist, 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 and then tuck. Okay, and there you have that. Look how cute that is. And you can just adjust everything. And I also bought some leaves from the dollar store. They have different colors. I believe they had like maroon, green, and gold. But I'm going to go ahead and use the maroon ones because I like how it matches my ribbon. And it has like little, you know, like a little, what do you call this? Gosh. I totally forgot, you know, what this is called. But so basically it's a little clip. You're gonna take the little clip and you're kind of gonna adjust it where you would want your leaf to be. See, kind of like that. That looks nice. Then you're gonna take your other leaf and you're gonna clip it on the other side. And let's see here. I'll clip it right here. Kind of just put it in there. And then you're gonna adjust all your little bows and stuff, and there you go, there you go. And make sure your raffia, you can put your raffia in the front, and there you have it.